We stand in front of the Four Sephardic Synagogues. This is the facade of the Yochanan ben Zakkai Synagogue, founded in the early 17th century by descendants of Jews expelled from Spain in 1492. In this large and magnificent synagogue, the chief Sephardic rabbi used to be appointed, and until today, many official Sephardic ceremonies still take place here. This synagogue has an elongated hall and 2 holy arks. From here we continue to the 3 adjacent synagogues that were built over the years. Each one has its unique character, like the Eliyahu HaNavi Synagogue, named after Elijah the prophet. Let's proceed through the picturesque alleys to the Batei Machseh Square. The buildings around the square were built in the middle of the 19th century to house poor residents of the Jewish quarter. Notice the mosaic coat of arms of the Rothschild family on the top of the facade. The apartments, luxurious by the standards of those times, their rent fees were low and sometimes non-existent. We stop in front of the shiny door of the Kabbalist Yeshiva Beit El, the oldest in the Old City. We can see here the 6 gates of Jerusalem, and above them a double gate, representing the Gate of Mercy, where the Messiah will enter the Temple Mount when he brings the redemption. The Hurva Synagogue, located in the adjacent plaza, was rebuilt in 2010, thus restoring its former magnificence. Situated in the low courtyard beneath the Hurva is the oldest synagogue in the Jewish quarter, the Ramban Synagogue. On the wall is one of the Ramban's letters that have become a beacon in the ways of Jewish ethics. The low pillars in the center of the synagogue are noteworthy, in that their bases stand on a level lower than that of the current floor, and point to the foundations of the original synagogue. The pillars of the ancient Cardo street mark the main road of the Roman city that arose after the destruction of the Second Temple. Here was a main boulevard, 22 meters wide, like a 4-lane highway. Here we can see only one of the 2 rows of parallel posts. Under the covered section we can see the ancient paving stones and a reconstruction of the wooden beams for the roof. We are standing in front of the facade of the ruined Tiferet Yisrael Synagogue, blown up in the War of Independence. The design of the facade appeared to be influenced by the ancient synagogue in Bar-Am in the Upper Galilee. On the lower floor of the synagogue we can see the remnants of the ritual baths. From the lookout at the outskirts of the Jewish quarter we can view 2 central sites in Jerusalem, the Western Wall and the Temple Mount. At the right end of the complex we can distinguish the grey dome of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. The golden dome of the rock is regarded as one of the oldest monumental Muslim structures in the world. The Western Wall is considered the holiest site in the world for Jews. This huge wall is a remnant of the outer retaining wall of King Herod's temple platform. The gigantic stones on the bottom, with their distinctive well-cut borders, are Herodian. As the wall rises, the stones get smaller. We can see about 1/10 the length of the wall and 2/3 its height. 15 meters of the wall are buried underground. We will end our tour in the Ofl Archeological Garden, located at the western corner of the Temple Mount. Thank you for touring Jerusalem with us. We hope you will continue to enjoy your visit and the beauty of the city and its sights.